Hello YouTube, and today I'm going to show you how to clear an airlock in your hot water system or cold water system. So as you can see here, it's currently running and then it dies down to a slow trickle and then it completely cuts off like so. And this is called an airlock. This is where air has been introduced into your pipes, causing it to lock so the water can't pass through because there is an air bubble in your pipes. And today I'm going to show you how to get rid of that once and for all. I'm going to try two methods on this, and the first one 95% of the time does clear airlocks. So what we're going to do is buy yourself a wet and dry vacuum. There's a link down below to a decent one, and what you're going to do is plug it in and then grab it and put it on suction. And what you're going to do is open up the tap which has the airlock, so it is the hot tap. As you can see, it's open. You're going to turn the vacuum on and you're going to place it over in the pipe. So what you have to do is place it over for about a minute. And if you can, put a bit of rag around the end of the nozzle here to allow full suction down the hot pipe. And what hopefully this is going to do is suck all the water through and suck the air with it. So then all the air is out of the pipes and the heat and the system, so it's just water flowing through. The only problem you might have is if the airlock is in your cylinder. This is going to be a very stubborn airlock and it might take quite a long time to do this. So as you can see, I've got my hand around there, it's got maximum suction on the hot pipe, and you want to allow that to suck as hard as it can for about a minute. So if you do this for about a minute and you can see the hose start to shake, that means the water is coming. And as you can see, that has not cleared the bath tap. The airlock might not be there. So we're going to move on to the basin tap and do the same again. Turn off the bath tap and open up the basin tap. Once again, we're going to hold it on there for about a minute. Make sure it's fully sucking, and you should feel the water going into the vacuum. One thing to check first is to make sure the tank in the loft does have water in it. You should have a cold water storage tank with a massive plastic tank in the loft which stores the hot water that feeds into your hot water cylinder. So make sure you go up there and check that that is not dry and it is definitely full of water before doing this. Once again, that has not sorted it, so we're then going to pop downstairs and down to the toilet. We're going to try this one. As you can see, this has a steady flow of water, so I thought this might be it. Pop through. And once again, I'm going to suck on that for a minute or so. Keep an eye on the hose. See if it starts to feel like it's pulling a load of water through. Once again, I'm trying to get a towel around that just to allow maximum suction down the hoover and try and pull the stubborn airlock out of the system. And as you can see, it's the third tap we've tried, and once again, 3 times the charm, but not this time, absolutely nothing. The last tapping house is this kitchen tap. So this is quite far away from the furthest one away. And once again, we're going to stick our hoover on, and I've just grabbed the sponge, and we're going to suck on that again and see if we get anything. As you can see, the hoover is quite moving this time, the hose. I really thought this was the one and it was sorted. And normally this does sort it 95% of the time, but this one was a stubborn one. It turns out that the water board had changed the bloke's meter and he's been using his water while they are changing the meter. So there's no water coming into the property and it introduced air into the hot water system. That's why we've got such a stubborn airlock. So if none of these have worked, what you want to do is grab yourself some rubber hose. This is a drain down hose. It doesn't have to fit over the tap. As you can see, this one doesn't. But what you want to do is find yourself a mains water tap like this, which is normally a cold water to the kitchen sink. Place that over the cold. Open the hot tap all the way, and you then want to place the other side of the hose on that. And what you're doing is you're blasting mains pressure cold water up the hot. So this will then force mains water up the hot pipe all the way to the tank in the loft. I've also got other videos on the channel of me doing this, and you can actually hear the bubbles of the air popping up in the cold water storage tank. So you want to run this for about a minute, as long as you can hold it, longer the better, to make sure you push that air all the way out. And as you can see, I'm just throttling down the water so it's in a controlled manner going up the hot pipe. So I'm just allowing a bit more hot going through from the cold mains up the hot, and I've turned it off thinking I've got it. So let it go, and this main bit of pressure is actually just the mains water that's left in the hot pipe. As you can see, there's still a bit of air, then it does die down. Because this is running for a longer period of time, I believe I've just pushed the air a bit further along, and as you can see, there's a bit of a splatter, and then it dies down again. So that's cleared some of the air. The air has now come back down the system and out of the tap. So we're nearly there. So what we've got to do is do it again, but this time we've got to hold it for longer. We've got to make sure you can hold it on for the longest amount of time you can to ensure that you push that air all the way out to the tank in the loft. This will not cause any problem to your system because the tank in the loft does have an overflow pipe. So as it starts to fill it up, it will just go over the overflow. So once again, I'm just going to make sure that's fully pushed on the cold. I'm going to whack that open, push it on the hot, and this time I'm going to try and give it full flow of cold mains, and I'm going to hold it here for about a minute to 2 minutes, as you can see. Just keep holding it. You will start to burn your hands, they will start to ache, but it'll be worth it in the end. So just keep on holding it. The longer you do it, the better chance you have, and this will 100% clear it if you hold it long enough. You can also try it at different taps in the system. As you can see, I've tried to give it full beans, full flow of water up that hot to push that all the way out to the tank in the loft. At this point I did want to give up, but I thought no, just a couple more seconds. That's probably all it is from making this work to not making this work. There you go, more full flow of water going down the mains to the hot. And here you go, the moment of truth. Did I sort it? As you can see, it is spluttering. It is, as you can see, the water flow is dipping, so that is the air now coming out. So the air has been pushed up from the tank, and now the water pressure is now from the tank is flowing back down to this tap. And as you can see, there is a full flow of water now, and it is starting to get warm. So once you're happy with this tap and it's a nice stream of water, you need to then go round to all the other taps in the house and check that they are all running correctly. And let the water run for about a minute to 2 minutes until the air is out and there is a steady stream of water coming out. So that is starting to get warm now, and I'm happy that that is a full flow of water from the tank in the loft through the hot water cylinder and down to this tap. You can see there's still a few bits of air popping out. I'm just going to let that run for a bit. That has been flowing for a good minute now, and it's started to get warm, so I'm happy with that. I'm then going to move down to the downstairs toilet. And you can see it's all spluttery and dirty, but once again, a full flow of water then resumes. Once again, you want to leave this for about a minute to run, get all that air out till it runs nice and smooth and clear, and it gets nice and warm. So that is now nice and warm and running very smoothly. So I can now run upstairs and check the taps upstairs, which is where the initial problem started. Once again, bit of air, bit of dirty water that had been dragged in from the tank in the loft, sitting in the pipework. I'm going to run both these at the same time, but it will mainly clear out the bath because it is at a lower point and a bigger ball of pipe. But the hot tap at the basin is already running nice and smooth, so I'm just going to run it through the bath tap till it's nice and smooth. I do hope this video has helped and helped you clear your airlock. If you've got any problems or any questions, leave a comment down below. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Plenty of videos on the channel of other plumbing stuff. Give it a like and I'll see you around soon. I've been Wallace Plumbing. I'll leave a link in the description for all the tools you need to get this job done. Check out another video on the channel and see how other things get sorted and other how-to videos on how to fix things. Hope you take care and I'll see you around soon.